तुम्हें कोई नहीं बता सकता तुम क्या कर सकते हो और क्या नहीं कर सकते हो. That is something that my father used to tell me when I was a little kid. उस वक्त मुझे इतनी बात समझ आती नहीं थी. Now I understand. My name is Daniel Harris and I'm a 4th semester BBA student here at IBA. I have been lucky enough to represent Pakistan in many international film festivals, and I also have an online presence. I don't expect you to be in awe of my journey, by the way. I don't expect you to be amazed at how far I've come. I wouldn't even blame you if you already forgotten my name. Remember one thing though, तुम्हें कोई नहीं बता सकता तुम क्या कर सकते हो और क्या नहीं कर सकते. When I was 10 years old, I was this nerdy little kid who used to wear glasses and sit somewhere in the front row. So nothing much has changed. But I was made fun of a lot. I was bullied a lot. Bullied by this group of boys for reasons unknown. Perhaps it's because I'm a little darker than usual, or perhaps it's because I used to be quite overweight. Whatever the reasons were, I used to find myself alone and isolated. I used to ask God, Ki Ya Allah, what is it that these popular and cool kids have that I don't? ऐसा क्या है इनके पास? And in the golden age of Facebook and Vine and Tumblr, I sort of found my answer. A 70,000 rupee Canon DSLR. Because all the cool kids had one, yet none of them knew how to use it. So I begged my mom and dad, Mama, Papa, please मुझे DSLR दिला दे. And on my 10th birthday, Mama, Papa surprised me with one. It was this white shiny box. I remember mom taking it out of the shopper and giving it in front of me. But then she said something. Something which sent a chill down my spine. Something which made me realize that she could see right through the facade of whoever it was I was trying to become. She said, Daniel, ये बहुत महंगा था. This is an investment. Daniel, this was very expensive. This was an investment. And all of a sudden, all of that excitement turned into guilt as I realized what I had done. What had I done? I had made mom spend her entire month's salary to buy me something so I can prove to someone else who probably will never ever care about me anyways. But those words that mom said had a profound effect on me. Because then I started to participate in local competitions and I won them. That motivated me and I moved on to national competitions, which I also won. A few years ago, I won my first international film award in China. And I've been winning more ever since. So mom, the investment did pay off. Magar, what if it did not? Nevertheless, once I got the camera, I was one of the cool kids, right? Nope, nothing changed. I was made fun of even more. I used to show off my camera to my friends, and they would poke more fingers. But you know who never laughed at me? You know who never ridiculed me? You know who never ignored me or tripped me or punched me? That little DSLR. I could talk to it for hours and hours and hours on end, and it would just listen to me. And over the years, I became obsessed with it. It had become my best friend, and I learned everything about it. Everything. To the point where I became very good at filmmaking, and my school recognized that talent. My school even hired me to make videos for them. Magar, I never showed those videos to my friends. Kabhi bhi nahi. After years of bullying, I thought everyone other than that camera was out to get me. Magar, that all changed one day in grade 11. In grade 11, towards the end of my school life, I was sitting in my school making a day in the life sort of a video, and I saw the same group of boys coming towards me. I knew what was about to happen, and just like clockwork, they came up to me, started making fun. But I was used to it. But then they crossed a line. They started to make fun of my best friend, of my camera. उन्होंने कहा, दानियाल, इस कैमरे से तुम क्या ही बिगाड़ लोगे? And I stood up and I said, तुम कौन होते हो बताने वाले मैं क्या कर सकता हूं और क्या नहीं कर सकता हूं? Silence. I continued. Watch me make something out of myself. Spoiler alert, did the bullying stop? Absolutely not. It got worse. But I stood up for myself, and I was proud of myself for that. Once school ended, and I graduated from it, I started an Instagram page. And that Instagram page has more than 20,000 followers now. But then COVID happened. And I found myself in my comfort zone. I mean, I was absolutely used to being alone. So the lockdown really didn't have an effect on me. But more serious things were about to happen. See, I was always overweight. But in the end of 2022, I had become morbidly obese, almost 100 kilos. I developed knee pain and developed allergies. I had developed mental and physical problems. And my mom used to take me to the doctors every now and then. And the doctor used to say, Daniel, beta, apna weight kam karo. And I used to be like, kya ho gaya? I used to ignore him and go back, sit in the car. You know what I think happened? I think that in the years and in this race of trying to please everyone else, I forgot to take care of myself. And I ended up losing both the race and me. I hated when I looked at the mirror. I hated every photo of me ever taken. The bullies had made me into one of them because I know they hated me. Maybe now I hated myself. At the start of 2023, things got very serious and my mom took me to the doctor one last time. And the doctor looked at me and he said, Daniel, in 6 months' time, you won't be able to run. In a few years, you won't be able to walk. Sort yourself out. Just like before, I gave him an eye roll and I walked out the front door. I went and sat in the car. But this time around, I heard a sniff. And I looked to my right, and I saw that my mom was crying. Somebody had hurt my best friend. And this time it was me. It was this. It was this telling me that I can't love myself. And I don't know what spoke to me at that time, but something did. And it told my brain कि तुम कौन होते हो बताने वाले मैं क्या कर सकता हूँ और क्या नहीं कर सकता हूँ. And I turned to my mom and I said, Mama, give me 1 year. And in that 1 year, I lost 30 kilos and then ran a marathon. I'm not saying my life has been tough by any means. Did I really deserve all of that though? I know kids my age that are going through so much worse right now. I know kids my age that are younger than me, victims of war. Do they really deserve all of that? But throughout all of this, I always had my mom and my dad and my brother waiting for me back at home. I've made friends, close friends that tell me that they love me and tell me I deserve to be loved. It was really hard though. But I have more places to go to and more things to learn. I don't know what happened during my journey, but something did. And you know, I never understood one thing. एक चीज मुझे कभी नहीं समझ आई और मुझे अभी भी नहीं आती है. When people tell me that I cannot do something. When people tell me I cannot achieve that. How are you going to tell me I can't achieve something? When I put my heart and soul into something, how are you going to tell me I can't achieve something? I'm trying. How are you going to make fun of me for trying? I'm trying to be a better son. I'm trying to be a better friend, a better brother. I'm trying to be good. मेरी अम्मी कहती है कि Daniel, if you try and if you do your 100% and if you do your maximum and it still doesn't work out, then that's how God intended it. Then that is fate. So when those little kids in school told me that my camera would make me nothing, I made damn sure that that camera made me everything. Now I'm walking down the street और बच्चे मुझसे आके पूछते हैं यार, boy, you know the Daniel videos बनाते, damn right मैं videos बनाता हूँ. And when that doctor told me I wouldn't walk, I made sure I ran and then ran a marathon. A few years ago, I really wanted to get into public speaking and acting. So went ahead and gave this audition in my college. The woman sitting in front of me, she rejected me. Not only that, she laughed at me. And not only that, I kid you not, she said, Daniel, जिस दिन तुमने 50 लोगों के सामने बात भी कर ली, that day the sun will rise from the west. That woman told me that the day I speak in front of 50 people, that day, Qayamat aa jayegi. So, ladies and gentlemen, did the sun rise from the west today? Because, ma'am, आप कौन होती हैं बताने वाली मैं क्या कर सकता हूँ और क्या नहीं कर सकता हूँ? Ma'am, if I can't speak in front of a 50 people group, then how am I speaking in front of 50 people right now? And ma'am, if I can't speak in front of 50 people, how did I just give a TED talk? Thank you.